going, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today we're going to be talking about the 2022 Call of Duty game that's going to be allegedly going to be called Modern Warfare 2, and apparently it has big plans for Warzone and much more. Now, I want to give a big massive shout out to VGC, or Video Games Chronicle, for giving us this information, and was also posted by Tom Henderson, otherwise known as Long Sensation, on Twitter and YouTube. And the information that we have from him is the next Call of Duty installment as Vanguard is out this week on November the 5th, but developer Infinity Ward already has big plans for 2022's installment of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That includes plans to introduce a fresh Warzone map based on classic Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer arenas, and a brand new third mode never seen before in Call of Duty. Activision is doubling down on Call of Duty's production this year, following the huge success of Warzone, which has attracted over 100 million players. Vanguard will release, as aforementioned, on November the 5th, with a World War II campaign, multiplayer developed by Sledgehammer, and Zombies mode by Treyarch, as well as a brand new Warzone map set in the Pacific, which I aforementioned previously on the channel. However, it is understood that internally, Activision anticipates that next year's installment from Infinity Ward could be the series' most significant since 2019's reboot. Alleged new details on Modern Warfare 2 started to emerge last week, including claims that the reboot sequel will include features such as weapon jamming, a new morality system, gore, revamped AI or artificial intelligence, and more. So let's look at this morality system. Let's have a look here. A campaign which is reported to be gritty and unrelenting is said to take inspiration from films like Sicario, Traffic, and No Country for Old Men, according to Twitter user Ralph's Valve. It's getting a little bit more credibility now. This matches with information that VGC previously cited from sources that the IW sequel will be focused around a battle against Colombian drug cartels. The game will also feature a morale compass, it's claimed, which will be influenced by certain decisions the players make. It has been likened to Red Dead Redemption 2's Honor system. This is set to have a large impact on the campaign. MW2 will also reportedly feature realistic gore and the loss of limbs during battle, it's claimed. It's said that enemies will attempt to put pressure on their wounds in an attempt to stop the bleeding. According to the latest reports, during high-intensity moments your character will react accordingly. Throughout an ambush sequence where your patrol vehicle is under attack from hostile fire, the character you're playing as is visibly shaken up, struggling to insert the magazine, trembling hands. The game is also set to introduce weapon jam animations and the ability to recover bullets that has been wasted via jamming, is claimed. Now, according to Ralph's Valve on Twitter, you can see IW's rumoured 2022 title, Modern Warfare 2, no, with II as in the Roman numeral, campaign details, weapon dynamics, facets of gore and AI, new moral system, SP systems and more. So that's going to be interesting there. The campaign information matches reporting earlier in the year by credited insider Tom Henderson and what VGC has heard from its own sources. It looks like Call of Duty 2022 is codenamed Project Cortez. Henderson tweeted back in September. It's expected to be a sequel of Modern Warfare 2019. Project Cortez first appeared in a data-mined list of GeForce Now games this week for Infinity Ward listed as a developer. Since the 2019 installment, subsequent Call of Duty releases have been handled by Treyarch, Raven and Sledgehammer, meaning Modern Warfare developer Infinity Ward will have had 3 years to prepare its sequel. Activision recently confirmed that all of its core studios are now working on the Call of Duty franchise. So that's interesting there. According to also the sources, these details are mostly correct, but we're told that some educated guesses seem to have been made, likely based on early gameplay shared internally at Activision. Claims that Modern Warfare 2 or 2022 will include a mod similar to Konami's Horror Experience PT, for example, was said to be wide of the mark, according to people with knowledge of IW's plans. The same sources put doubt on how significant moral story changes and gore would be in the full campaign, but confirmed they were present in some story missions. Activision declined to comment when given details from the story ahead of publication. So as aforementioned, it'll be centered around the campaign will be centered around the drug war against Colombian cartel. It's going to be a gritty take on Modern Warfare 2019 campaign. Task Force 141 will be returning, providing playable characters in the campaign as well as it operates on the MP side, However, this time Task Force 141 will be scrapping the desert-themed military uniforms and bulky helmets for tiger stripe uniforms and boonie hats. For the most part, the heavy-duty tanks, jeeps and planes of previous games will be replaced with military rubber boats and small helicopters which better suit the quiet infiltration of Task Force 141, we were told. Significantly, IW has completely overhauled its AI system, with enemies now holding wounds, screaming and cursing reacting more realistically to gunfire, to further immerse players when battling the crumbling cartel. Weapon jamming, character shaking and other additional animations have been added to the game as well, but are cinematic one-off events that are a continuous feature that happens throughout the campaign. Perhaps the most significant of IW's Modern Warfare 2 plans are focused on Warzone, the free-to-play sensation which launched shortly after the studio's last premium COD entry. According to people with knowledge of the developers' plans, MW2 will release alongside a brand new map for Warzone, the third such all-new arena to be launched for the Battle Royale spin-off. As with Verdansk, which is based on Modern Warfare 2019 and the upcoming Caldera, which will launch shortly after this week's Vanguard, during Season 1 in December. The new MW2 Warzone map will be comprised of various classic points of interest. Locales from the original Modern Warfare 2 will be expanded upon and stitched together to create a massive new map. This is likely to include a significantly expanded version of Favela and other classic arenas such as Afghan, Quarry, Terminal and Trailer Park. It's not clear whether the MW2 Warzone map will permanently replace Caldera or launch alongside it, although it's understood that publisher Activision has previously been hesitant to offer multiple maps in the game based on analysis of other battle royales such as PUBG and Fortnite. Vanguard's Caldera, like Verdansk 84 from Black Ops Cold War, before it, is planned to permanently replace the previous map, for example to avoid split in the community. Apparently it's got a brand new third hazard zone style mode, I should say. IW's Warzone map will have a second purpose to house Modern Warfare 2's third mode, which is described as a mix of PvP and PvE, similar to Battlefield 2042's upcoming Hazard Zone. The unnamed game mode, which is said to have been in the making for several years, is expected to see players battling against cartel AI with friends as they attempt to complete objective-based missions within the same MW2 Warzone map. One person with knowledge of IW's plans suggested that this third mode could possibly replace zombies in MW2's lineup, but this could potentially change by release. As far as multiplayer is concerned, it has been rumoured ever since the release of the original Modern Warfare multiplayer remaster back in 2016, the Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer could also be remastered in the future. Its campaign was re-released last year. We understand that the development was indeed underway on a remastered version of the second game's multiplayer at one stage, but that the project was ultimately shelved following Modern Warfare 2019's successful release to avoid overshadowing the new game. However, some of this work is said to be coming to 2022's reboot sequel, including remastered maps, weapons and more returned from the original game. Some maps will return for the core multiplayer experience, but maps have also been expanded upon for Warzone and the unnamed third mode. Operators will be returning for several key figures of Task Force 141 being playable in addition to some of the campaign's cartel villains. So I want to know what your thoughts are of this, guys. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. So we've got quite a bit of rather interesting information. Looks like we may be getting some returning maps from the original Modern Warfare 2. But we're also going to get some sort of a brand new map from what we understand. Close to the time when Modern Warfare 2 2022 gets released. So I want to know what your thoughts are. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Hope you found this video rather interesting. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.